More Choncc lore, please. Where do they come from? What do they normally eat?
I feel like honey fruit's gotta be part of the diet.
Yeah.
Like, always carries around like a meat stick.
Ham legs. Like those bones? Like
Oh, yeah.
whatever you can find. Probably a lot of fruit.
They eat fruit because chonks are not carnivorous.
You think you got that big from fruit?
And soup. A lot of soup.
Oh, okay, the soup
It's like
makes
a
it
lot
better.
of soup.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What's your all-time favorite TFT meme?
My favorite one probably was Shadow Mortdogged. Anytime something bad happened and that emote would get spammed all over the place.
Mana printer. Just mana printer anything. Go burr.
Me mech, me no pivot.
No, I was gonna say that.
When food fight tactics?
Soon.
Never.
We can make it happen, but should we make it happen?
Give us your elevator pitch for a set that will never happen.
The whole set is Ezreal.
I was just gonna say, oops, all Ezreal. I was actually gonna say that.
Perfect. Yeah.
A set where like there's 58 of the same champion. No way.
That won't be confusing. Yeah.
Which dev loves Dango? Will there be more Dango? Which Dango is best at changing light bulbs? Why are Dangos round? Can Dangos do math? What is a group of Dangos called? Do Dangos lay eggs?
I think the answer to that is Dango.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say which dev loves Dango? Definitely Roger, 100%. Will there be more? Absolutely.
Which Dango are the best at changing light bulbs? The one with the knife. I forget the name of it, but there's the one with the knife. Yep.
Dongos are round because they are rice balls that are round.
Easier to kick.
They could roll, and if you're gonna be rolling all the time, you gotta be round.
Can they do math? They can. They probably stack and become an abacus, and then they can count math that way, right? Like,
Do Dangos lay eggs? Yes, it's weird.
What's your go-to tactician?
It has to be Choncc. I mean, it's the music, it's the...
I love Pengu.
I'm a Pengu stan.
Level 1 Pengu Knight with the wooden sword.
Squink's another favorite of mine.
I feel like the one that's me is Umbra.
Ossia was my little legend of choice for a very long time.
Poggles I actually use while testing content all the time.
Base Morgana.
And then I'm also a little bit biased towards Bellsawyer and Scratch.
Yeah, got a whole list, I love that.
Dude.
What's been your favorite set ever, theme, aesthetic-wise, and gameplay-wise?
Don't make me choose amongst my children.
I think I have to go with Remix Rumble, just because it was so unconventional.
Theme-wise, I think I would say Fate.
Fates. I'm a big fan of that Eastern fantasy vibe.
As a Vagar one-trick, any set that has Yordles is my favorite set.
Galaxies, honorable mention. It was, I feel like, the first time we were really executing on a thematic at all, and the first time I feel like we had a mechanic that was really connected to that thematic.
my favorite set is going to be Reckoning. I do love the shadow items.
What's the biggest thing that the dev team came up with that made you feel like, why did it take us so long to think of this?
I think the spread of Team Planner through both PC and mobile.
Augments really being just as pivotal as they are was probably the biggest surprise.
The randomizer. I am so glad that our team made it, but I'm like, why did we not do this?
Items popping off when you get back from the carousel, that one, I can't believe we didn't think about that way earlier.
What is your most memorable era patch or B patch of TFT? It doesn't have to be a fond memory.
Oh, man.
I mean, there was War Week, but I don't know if that was a good time.
I hit Challenger playing a bunch of Sentinel Lucian in Reckoning.
Yep.
And the players were all saying this unit is bad, this unit sucks, and I was like, this unit is good. And I just kept playing it and I kept climbing and it worked out. It was one of those moments where I felt like I was doing something different and still winning, and that feels really good in TFT.
What is your most memorable moment while working on TFT?
When we did an internal release of sorts where, you know, our colleagues could play, I remember people staying later, way later than they should, at work and like coming to work early to queue up for TFT. And I just remember, that was like, oh, we actually do have something here, and I think people are gonna love it.
After 5 years of building this game, what do you want to say to our players who've come along for the ride? Aww.
It's been an amazing journey, and you know, we could not have done it without your support, without your memes, without your input.
It's crazy that it's been 5 years because I feel like we've done a lot, but there's also so much more we can do.
And I hope we can continue to make an awesome game with you all and your feedback.
Whether you've played every set or you come and go, we appreciate every player who's played. We hope you keep enjoying, and we can't wait to surprise you with more. And thank you on behalf of the entire TFT team.
Why no balance?
We don't like balance. No,
Oh, come
don't
on.
put that into the